Hey, what's going on, Kelly? How you doing? Y'all come on in, give me housekeeping, so we can get into today's strategy. Come on in. Tap the screen. Hey, 777 How's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. Please tap the screen. Y'all know the drill. Let's get up to 5,000 likes so we can go ahead and get into content. For everybody that was up late last night, I did pop on and we went through a 3 day sales strategy and I gave you guys a lot of details. And so today we're going to go through an instant sales strategy, okay? So, if you know somebody that needs help with making sales, if you know someone that would like to make a few more sales this weekend, share and invite with your biz bestie. Get everybody on in here right now. Go on, get them in here. And then, of course, I have a couple more apps and a couple more tools for y'all today, like we shared last night, and why everybody is tapping the screen and coming on in. Housekeeping number one that you know to blah, that you need to know about if you want to get the online biz startup kit. You have today and tomorrow to grab it at 47 versus 997. So that means that the kit is about 95% off. So, do with it what you will. The second piece of housekeeping that everybody needs to know about, if you ordered a planner from me over the past week and a half or so, those will be shipping out tomorrow. So y'all will be getting updates on those. Last thing, if this is your first time here, don't let it be your last time here. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe wherever you are watching me at. Do whatever you need to do. I need everybody to give it up to the big God because that's what they need to give. So business, beautification, and hospitality. And I've been able to use those to make a couple of the money for myself. More importantly, though, I've been able to help almost 900 people create six-figure incomes, and 176 of our clients have made $1 million in under a year. I love helping people get paid to do things like they like to do and that they want to do, aka to help you create a profitable page. Um, next, okay? If you come into this space and if I say something and you don't know um, a term, you don't know a concept, you don't know what something means, do not be ashamed. Excuse me, do not be ashamed to ask. No one is going to make fun of you in this space for not knowing, okay? In fact, you should be ashamed if you have a question and you don't ask it here. Most people are really good at their gift. They're really good at their offer. They're really good at their skill set. They're not necessarily good at marketing, sales, and running a business. Next. How about I forgot? I got your mom over here. All right. Next that you guys are going to need here. Hey, Club, I have three rules. Rule number one, if and y'all, I really need y'all to share out today because I got a trademark and a copyright violation yesterday, which is crazy for my own content. They hit me with a copyright on my own content. I was like, how is this even possible right now? But I was like, I'm not finna. I tried to appeal it, and they said that I didn't have enough evidence, and I'm like, how's it not enough evidence? Like it's me. I'm the person in the video. I'm the person that recorded it. I recorded it from inside of the TikTok app, but yet they gave me a copyright violation and removed my post. And so, if y'all know anything about TikTok, when you get so many violations and warnings and stuff like that, they do not put you on the FYP page. So, I definitely need everybody in here to share, invite, all of that good stuff. Y'all always come in and y'all are like, we're not getting the notifications. I don't know, baby. Okay, we just got to pray about it. All right. Okay, next thing, if you know someone that needs this information, it is wild. I could not believe that they gave me a copyright infraction on my, like, literally, it was me recording the video. I was just like, how? I was like, how is this happening right now? But anyway, I don't want to focus on that. I don't want to focus on things I can't change. I just want to focus on what I can move forward on doing right now. Okay. So anyway, if y'all know somebody that needs this information, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell a pimp, tell a player, tell a heifer, tell a hustler, tell somebody on your upline, tell somebody on your downline, tell somebody on your team. Okay. Tell somebody to come on over here to this stream. All right. And y'all, oh, we're only at 575 taps. Like, what is I feel like I almost need to end this and start back over. I feel like I need to, hey, y'all. I feel like I need to end it and restart. Y'all got to tap the screen, okay? I'm asking for likes. Likes are free. Work your phalanges, all right? Everybody else get out here in these streets and they, have monetary goals, which there's nothing wrong with that. However, okay, you guys help me. Help me, I'll help you. Let's see, I'm going to try and get over here. Mm-mm. Let's see. This is the only thing when I'm on this other page. So when I use StreamYard, I can't see the comments in the live. I have to go into another page so I can be able to see. This is the only thing when I'm on this other page. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Now I can see our little comments over here on this side. So y'all know what I want to see. Ready, 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 ready. Let me see it roll through those comments. And we are going to keep it simple because it's Friday. Okay. Y'all got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. Okay. I got clients that I need to go see. So we need to be on time. I was planning on getting on here a little earlier today, but stuff shakes out the way it shakes out. So anyway, we're going to be covering an instant sales strategy, and it's basically going to correlate with the 3-day sales strategy that I gave to you guys last night. So I know that a lot of you guys were like, well, I'm not really sure what to post. So we're going to go over a posting cycle today. The posting cycle can be used for Instagram or TikTok, and it can be used for YouTube Shorts. Okay. That's what this particular posting cycle can be used for. Technically, it probably can be used for Facebook as well, but I'll be honest, I don't really use Facebook as much as I use Instagram. So if any of you guys are doing it on Facebook, just, I don't have as much data for Facebook as I do for Instagram and TikTok with this particular strategy, as far as it being able to convert and make sales for you, like literally this weekend. Okay. So that is the goal. Okay. The goal is for you guys to implement this strategy. Hey, Tone, as soon as we get off of this live, and for y'all to go and use it and then to come back in and say, oh my God, I made a sale or I made a few sales. That's the goal. Everybody picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, so first thing first, let's go through the posting cycle inside of the stories because it is probably going to be the easiest to implement. And also, I know a lot of you guys have anxiety about putting your face on the camera, which I get it. People on the internet are mean. So I understand why for some of y'all, it just stresses you out, the idea of camming up. But you do not have to cam up to make a sale, but you absolutely, positively, 100% have to. Okay, when I say you have to get out here in these streets, and you have to create the content. Okay, so also, those of you that were in here last night, I gave y'all a really strong hashtag generator that you could use. Please use that if you don't know what to hashtag. Okay. Now, this is important because a lot of people don't realize whenever you use the hashtag feature inside of the Instagram story, it can add you to an overall national story, or it can add you to a regional story. And I indeed have gotten quite a few customers and clients from being added to the national and to the regional stories. Okay. Do you still have a one-stop shop service? What do you mean one-stop shop? Are you talking about where we build for you, where we do stuff for you? If that's what you're talking about, email supportca@ashlynsevents.com. We need to have a consultation so we can figure out exactly what you need. And then we could get you the right package. Hey, Rose Goddess Queen, what's going on, gorgeous? Okay. So long story long, you're gonna in the hashtag, you only can put one hashtag in there. Okay. So you have to make sure that you're making it count. Okay. Also, something that's gonna help you guys this weekend. Supportca at ashlynsevents.com is the email address. Supportca at ashlynsevents.com. Hold on, I'll put it in the chat. Okay. Woo. Anyway, so deadline funnel is not necessary, but it definitely will help. Thank you for my rose crystal. The reason deadline funnel will help you is because people say that they don't like to be pressured, but people absolutely 100% do like pressure. It makes people, it forces people to make a decision. So some of you guys, whatever your offer is this weekend, if people know that they only have until Sunday at 6 p.m. or Sunday at midnight in order to get this deal, in order to get the discount, that's going to drive people to go ahead and purchase. Okay. So Deadline Funnel is a great app. It integrates pretty much with everything. That's what you see when you go to my pages. Have y'all ever noticed how my timer slides all the way down the page with you? Or if you scroll back up, the timer will follow you back up and down. Deadline Funnel is the software that I'm using to do that. It's really inexpensive. It's like they have packages that are $14, $15 a month, and you just need the URL of the page you want the funnel to show up on and the URL of the page you want it to redirect to, and it will actually generate the code for you. So at that point, all you have to do is copy the code and paste it on your page, and you're good to go. FYI, so if any of you guys are looking for something to help with that. Now, if you have a Shopify store, Shopify is already going to have built-in timers inside of there, and they have all kinds of free timer widgets that you can add to your pages if you're using Shopify. Okay. Hey, Content Hub. Next. Okay. If you do not have a PayPal or a Stripe or a Square account, you need something that's going to have a URL so you can link it to your bio, like I told you guys last night, or either if you don't link it to your bio, it needs to be the first button at the top of your tree to make it easy for people to find so that they can patronize and they can purchase from you. Okay. This is all like necessary stuff. You don't have to have an extensive system that's set up in order to do this and make money, but you do need these few things. Okay. There's also this other really cool software that's called Gumroad, like chewing gum or like bubble gum. It's called Gumroad. Okay. And so Gumroad will allow you to set up products and create like easy delivery and downloads and stuff like that for any of you guys that maybe don't necessarily have, a direct link for people to be able to purchase from you. All right. Now either you're going to put whatever that link is in your bio, or you're going to put a button to whatever that product is in your stories. Not in your stories, inside of your tree. Now let's get to the stories. Okay. So there's a very important feature that you guys do not use, and it gets mad participation. Okay. Please understand what I am telling you. The majority of your reach for non-followers is going to come from your reels, and it's going to come from your post. Okay. Your stories typically and your live streams typically are going to go out to your current or existing people that already follow you. So that's really your opportunity to like re-engage with those people. And those are probably people that you have a higher level of a know, like, and trust factor with, aka a warm lead. So this is what makes polls so effective. So inside of your story, you can create a poll based around any type of question that you want to have it. Okay. Some general rules. We want to create an either or option, not a yes or no. So when you add a poll to something, it's automatically going to give a yes or no. You can tap the yes and you can type what you want that option to be. You can tap the no and type what you want that option to be. This works the same on TikTok and on Instagram. Okay. So for instance, I'm not gonna say, would you guys like? I'm not gonna put up a poll and say, would you guys like to learn? Would you guys like to learn my secret sales strategy? Okay, because that's a yes or a no. Instead, I'm gonna say, would you rather? And then option A, aka that's where the yes is. I may say, learn my secret sales strategy. Option B, learn how to create content. You see what I'm saying? We're changing it to an either or. So, which would you rather wear? The red dress or the blue dress? Which would you rather eat? Chicken or ribs? Y'all understand that change it to an either or instead of yes or no. And anybody can do it. Does not matter your industry, doesn't matter what you offer. Okay. You're just going to change it to an either or. Now, depending on what answer people give you is going to determine what you DM back to those people. Thank you for my gift. Thank you for the Heart Me Content Hub. Y'all don't forget to help me hit this little voter ticket live goal, okay? It does not matter. You pick whichever one you want it to be. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Is this making sense? Now, the cool thing about the polls feature, you got to get in there before it expires, okay? It's going to expire within 24 hours. So I like to go in there around hour 20 or 21. You're probably going to have to put a reminder in your phone because most of y'all are going to forget because it's not something that you do on a regular basis. Okay. You're going to tap your option one, and it's going to show you all the people that voted for option one. From there, you're going to be able to click their little name or their little profile picture, and it's going to open up a box so you can DM them. So now you're going to be able to DM them and say, hey, such and such and such. Or you can say, oh, you voted for the red dress. Here's a link to it with a 20% off coupon. Or you voted for the red dress. Did you know we're having a 40% off? We're having a secret 40% off. Here's a link to the red dress. We're having a secret 40% off sale this weekend. Here's the link. Use code BLAH. Oh, here's the link to the content creation course. Here's the link to the online biz startup kit. It's 95% off this weekend. You have to make sure you purchase it before 11:59 tonight. Okay. So if you use a either or, it's going to help you make more sales. Most people just kind of do the yes or the no in the polls instead of like being intentional about it. Right. And since you gave someone an either or, now you can shoot them links to whichever option, whatever correlates with that option that they chose. Hey, Lady Thompson, does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? Okay. Next thing next. Outside of the next. So, in case you haven't figured out, the first story that you're going to pick when you get off of this stream is going to be a poll story. Okay. Now, as far as imagery or aesthetic, you pick something that represents your audience, things that you feel like they can relate to, or something that's going to be aspirational for them. Okay. Hey, Love McKay. Well, it doesn't really matter which one it is inside of my stories. Now, this is just for me. Some of you guys are going to be able to test more with this, but for me, for whatever reason, when I'm on the camera, those stories get like 3 times the views of if I if I post a story and I'm not on the camera. Okay. You said, did I say I was having a sale on content creation? Actually, my online biz startup kit is on sale today. Now, it does have a content creation workshop included in the online biz startup kit because there's no way you can make money online without creating content. And it's 95% off. So if you click the link in the bio, tap the first button, you'll be able to get it for 95% off. Okay. And that's until 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. So y'all do what you need to do. Now I am thinking about doing a special content creation workshop next week. We'll see. I was talking to my DOO about that earlier today. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm looking at my schedule. We'll see what we got going on. But does this make sense? Is everybody picking up what I'm putting down, how this works? So again, when I look at my numbers, if I'm actually on the camera, I typically make I get more views and I make more sales that way. I know some of y'all don't want to get on the camera, so you need to find whatever's funny or whatever's clever or whatever colors your audience resonates with, and you're going to turn that into a post inside of your stories. And if you want to take it up a step further, you're going to implant a hashtag inside of that story. So, therefore, it's going to help increase the reach. Okay. Now, the second post that you're going to put in your story is going to be a direct offer. So now you can do a video or you can do an image or a screenshot or whatever of whatever your offer is. And then you can actually take the link and link it directly in the post so people can tap it. If you're on TikTok or YouTube will let you put in a link too. You can put it in the description. TikTok, you're going to have to tell people to either click the link in your bio or you're going to have to tell them to DM you, one or the other, to make that happen. Okay. Hey, Chicago John. Lady Thompson, thank you for my voter tickets. Okay. Next, we're on post number, that was post number 2. Post number 1, and y'all add music to the post, especially if you're just doing a screenshot or a video. So post number 1 was to use the poll. Post number 2 is to actually a direct offer inside of there. These are the only 2 posts that you're going to put in your stories. Okay. Now listen to what I am saying. It is very, very important to let the story expire before you do post number 3. Okay. The reason why, for whatever reason, the stories need to reset themselves. And if there's some time, if you give your stories a break and then you repost, your reach is going to be much further. Okay, it's going to be much higher every time. If I ever see my story views kind of trending down, I won't post in my stories for like a day. And then when I post the next day, they're right back up again. Okay, so let the first 2 posts fully expire before you put the third post in the tree. So I'm sorry, inside of the story, so you can get the most views. So your third, you're going to do a regular or relatable post. And when I say regular, okay, there's nothing wrong with being regular. I'm talking about regular things that everyone does. So like fixing your coffee, maybe taking your dog on a walk, making up the bed, cleaning up the house, aka like lifestyle content. Okay. Maybe you headed to a coffee shop or organizing the free. I mean, like regular, it literally could be you typing, be like, and you literally could put like, who else has to work this Saturday? I mean, seriously, don't think too deep about it. This is more about relatability and building a connection with your community. Okay. So you're just gonna put your little post. Who else needs their coffee in the morning? Who else had to get out of the bed before noon? Who else is headed to the grocery store? Who else just finished mopping the floor? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like literally just something that normal people are doing. Okay. So that's going to be that post. And again, that's a way to create engagement because people will respond to you. Okay. And they have a little, okay. Now your fourth post that day is going to revolve. Hey, Veve is going to revolve around your answer. Okay. It's going to revolve around your offer. So there's this feature called Ask Me Anything, and a lot of people do not use it, but I promise it is one of the most amazing features, and I have been able to use it to generate high ticket clients and definitely low ticket and mid ticket clients all from my stories. So either you can get in the camera or you can take an image or a picture and you literally can just type and say, ask me anything about blank. Okay. So whatever your offer is. So Veve Embroidery just came in here and they can embroider anything and they can create whatever custom designs, names, all kinds of stuff. Right. So she could say, ask me anything about embroidery designs. All right. I could come in and I could say, ask me anything about making sales through your stories. I could say, ask me anything about banana pudding, whatever it is you do. Just ask me anything about this. Ask me anything about a positive mindset. Ask me anything about affirmations. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Hey, lipstick theory. It does not matter. Just ask me anything about blank. And so, okay. The cool thing, and again, you got to get in there before it expires. But what it's going to do is it's going to line up the questions for you that people have asked you. I like to respond to these via video. If you have a faceless page, then you're just going to type out the answers, but you're going to respond to those questions. I also would encourage you to take a screenshot of all of those questions, because what happens is later on, when you need content ideas that's going to create a customer, when you need to create story frames, when you have to send out emails, when you're trying to think of ideas for workshops or anything like that, well, now you're actually going to have like framework on what your audience wants from you. So I like to answer the questions. And then, of course, as you're answering people's questions, what do? You DM them a link to your offer. So your answers to the questions should revolve around your offers. Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Our tap goal is 35K, by the way, today. Okay. So that's going to be your fourth post. And just like we did with the first two posts, once you have responded to people's answers, let them all expire. And then you can put in the fifth post inside of your stories. Okay. So your fifth post is going to be a last call. And literally, you're going to write last call or time's almost up, whatever you want to call it. And you're going to put in a picture or video of whatever your offer is. Now, there's a countdown timer on all of these apps. They all have a countdown timer in the stories. You'll go add the countdown timer sticker. Okay. And Instagram, it makes you name the countdown timer. And then you're going to set the time for when the deal expires. So you're going to put 70% off, or free shipping ends at 6 o'clock or 4 o'clock. And so now whenever they get in there, everybody sees the countdown timer. And of course, you tell people to click the link in your bio or DM you or call you or however it is that you're pushing your stuff out. Okay. The sixth post that you're going to put in, so this is 3 days of posts. Okay. We're doing 2 a day. Your sixth post is going to be, this is a offer, but this is a benefit offer. You're going to talk about, I have offer X available today, tonight, this weekend until midnight, whatever the time is. It is for you if, okay, this is where you're going to specifically call out your niche. If you blank, okay, it is not for you if blah. Okay, so we're defining the group of people that this offer is for. And then again, we're going to encourage them to click the link in the bio, or if you're using Instagram, you're going to be able to put a link directly inside of that story. Okay. Hey, I pray. So these are what your 6 posts are going to be. So that's 2 posts today. I'm talking about like when the stream ends, you need to make these story posts. There's going to be 2 posts Saturday, and it's going to be your 2 posts on Sunday. Okay. Now let's talk about what's going on your actual timeline. And I don't think a lot of people understand that there are 2 totally different sets of people that view timeline content compared to people that are viewing your story content. They are not the same audiences. And I tell people this, and it seems like people are shocked until they go and look at the analytics and they're like, oh my gosh, she was 100% right. And I'm like, I've been trying to tell y'all this. Okay. So some of y'all think because you post something on your timeline, you're like, oh, well, I posted it. I did good. That's it. I don't have to do anything else. Use a lie and the truth is not in you. You absolutely have to do something else. What I need the majority of y'all to do is to click the link in the bio and get the Online Biz Startup Kit. Okay. The Online Biz Startup Kit is normally a whopping $997, and it's only on sale for $47 today. What does that mean? That means that is 95% off. You can click the link in the bio, tap the first button, and take advantage of this 95% off deal. The Online Biz Startup Kit is for you if you are not making any sales on social media, if you would like to create profit from your page, if you have an e-commerce business, if you're in an MLM, if you're trying to sell MRR, or even if you're out here with a traditional store and you're using your social media to drive traffic. Inside of the Online Biz Startup Kit, you're going to get a basic walkthrough of Canva. You're going to get how to build out a buying audience, aka how to attract them, how to price your products and services, how to set up an online brand, how to build up strategic content. You're also going to find out why your sales are sucking, habits of millionaires, how to build out a lead magnet that's going to convert, how to build out your funnel, and how to set up your custom tree. And you need a tree in order to make money online. Okay. So make sure that you do that. All right. Now, outside of making sure you do that, let's talk about posting reels. More specifically, let's talk about a short reel. Now, some of you guys are about to get upset with me because you're going to give me pushback, but you can push back whatever you want to, okay, as long as you're not pushing back your account, okay? Hey, Classic Man. Hey, Mr. Eagle Vision. How are you guys doing? Thank you. Hey. Okay, and if you guys are just getting here, my name is Ashley Ann, and I am really good at helping people make money with their social media accounts. 176 of my clients have made $1 million in under a year, and almost 900 of my clients are six-figure earners. And so today, I'm actually going through a strategy that you can start using. I'm talking about as soon as this live is over, you can start using this strategy to indeed make sales with your social media accounts, okay? We just went through what you need to be posting in your stories, and now we're going to talk about what needs to go on your timeline. Now, some of y'all are going to be like, Ashley, but I'm fixing, if this is for the overachievers. For the overachievers, you're about to post 4 to 6 times a day. Blink, blink, blink. Bare minimum, you should be posting at least 2 times a day. Oh, thank you, Classic Man. Bare minimum 2 times a day. And I know some of y'all like, oh my God, 3 times a day, 6 times a day for posts. Look, you're not going to convince me that posting content is more challenging than going outside, putting your feet on the street, knocking on doors, going to 15 different leads meeting a week. Okay, because that's what all of us used to have to do back in the day. Okay, all of us that have built up traditional businesses, we don't get to sit with our phone, not even in front of the computer, and do this and hit post and make money. Okay, we all had to work way harder for a sale. So I don't want to hear it. Okay, I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. Save it for someone else. We don't want to hear it. Now, the reason I'm telling you, some of you guys you really need to kick this off with like 6 posts. Okay, so maybe you get through 4 today, and then you can do 4 or 5 tomorrow. Listen, this is why. A lot of you need to help yourself get out of algorithm hell. Okay. And the easiest way, I'm going to tell you right now, the easy, baby, okay, biz strategist Sandy used to be walking through neighborhoods. We would walk 14, 15 miles sometimes in a day, like walking through neighborhoods, putting flyers on people's doors and cars and stuff like that. They don't understand, Sandy. Okay. They do not understand. Okay, now listen, you said, wow, Lady Thompson, it was no joke. It was when I hear people complaining about online being hard, I'm like, blasphemy. Okay, you have no idea. People that have built our businesses like stone by stone, step by step. No, we people that are running businesses offline, online money is way easier, way easier. Okay, you say you still do that traditional marketing, baby, don't stop. Okay, like it takes a combination of both. Now, let's talk about being an algorithm hell. I'm going to give you guys some easy ways to get yourself out of this. Okay, say anything that is controversial or a little spicy because people like to argue, and you absolutely 100% will get a boost. Okay, so literally, and y'all see content creators doing this all the time. They rage bait people, and they do it to get views over to their page. So, and this is the thing with argumentative, it doesn't have to be particularly offensive. It just needs to be very firm. So if I put up a post and I say anybody that eats I don't trust anyone that eats Neapolitan ice cream, because you can't make up your mind. Or I say, I don't trust anybody that eats Neapolitan ice cream because you're greedy. You just want all the flavors, right? And you probably want all the women in life. I can make a post and say, I don't trust men that shake their Skittles in their hands before they eat them. I can get online and say something. Everybody that's broke always thinks every online course is a scam. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You said they would go in. Yes, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter. You could get on and you can say black, if you're a stylist, all black women should stop wearing braids. And then in the description you should say, unless you're willing to moisturize your scalp or oil your scalp 3 times a day. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm just telling you guys, if you want to get out real quick, do that. Number two, pick something that is trending. I'm telling y'all, you'll need awareness. Okay. You need, hey, be budgeting. Thank you so much for my roses. You need awareness. The easiest way to get awareness, what is trending? You can get on X, formerly known as Twitter. You can get on Instagram. You can get on TikTok every single morning and see what's trending. And literally, you can make that content fit with your page. Okay. So there was a post that I saw and I saved it and I just forgot. I ran out of time. I didn't get to go back, but I knew it was going to go viral. There's a girl floating around on TikTok and now it has crossed out of TikTok. She's recording her call with HR and she's getting fired. Okay. And it's funny, but it's not funny, but it's hilarious because she's like in shock. She's like surprised as to why they're firing her. And she showed up late to work. She was like, well, that was only 12 minutes. That's only 9 minutes. Like she's shown up to work repeatedly. Then she decided not to come in because it was her birthday. And the HR person was like, well, even I worked on my birthday. Then one day she didn't show up. She's like, well, my cousin had my car. They didn't bring it back in time. Anyway, long story long. I knew it was gonna go viral when I saw it. I need to make a video right to this. Also, something that I probably need to do is there's a story is going viral. Some rapper in DC has threatened to murk Keith Lee because he gave the DC food scene not rave reviews. Okay. And he out here, basically talking about he want to squab with Keith Lee. Crazy. Okay. So literally I could take that and turn it into content about business or branding or relations and things like that with different people. Okay. Everybody knows Cam Newton and Watch Jazzy are trending this week because of the interview that he had with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Okay, so if I wanted to break down Cheyenne Bryant from what she did on a branding perspective and how I think it was brilliant that she created so many sound bites and how she created so many clips that would be easy to circulate to get her name out, because that's exactly what she did. She leveraged all of her time during that interview. She knew exactly what she's doing. She's brilliant. Okay, so if I wanted to talk about that, that's a different perspective and that fits my business because my business is helping people make money, right? My business is branding and marketing and sales. So you could take anything, right? So let's say you're a cake baker. Let me tell y'all how cold I am. Let me show you how my mind works. If I'm a cake baker, I can say, you know what? I watched this Cam Newton. I was watching this Cam Newton and Dr. Cheyenne Bryant's interview, and it made me hungry. And I started thinking about what type of desserts each one, or what type of cake I would make for each one of them. For Cam Newton, I would bake this type of cake because of XYZ elemental P. For Dr. Bryant, she looks more like a cookie girl, and I would make XYZ elemental P for her. And for Jazzy, she needs this because she's a new mom. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I pray you could be in here saying, baby, I was watching that interview and I know that we got to pray for every man and every woman that wants to be in a relationship. We need to have a prayer for all the baby mamas and baby daddies. Everybody bow your head. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all need more prayers, click the link in my bio. I got a free prayer guide. See, y'all didn't know I was that tight, did you? This is why people pay me the money that they pay me. I can take anything and make it relate to my client Riri. Hey Riri, she's in here with Nube. Nube has all kinds of products to slim your stomach, help you drop those inches, make it look like you got a BBL without you having to lay on the table. Nube, she say, y'all see watch Jay-Z out here doing damage control after they interview with Cam Bryan and with Cam Newton and Dr. Bryan. Baby, she is out here fighting for her life. The girls online said that she looked like a maid, but I'm telling you what, a sexy maid, because you cannot tell that she just had a baby. Snatch back realness. You need help snatching back? Maybe you had your baby 10 years ago. But what I need you to do is get this new baby. Stop playing with me. You can take anything that's trending and make it be relevant to your business. And if you struggle with how to make things relative to your business, then you may need to click the link in the bio and tap that one-to-one button and book a one-to-one session with me. And I can tell you what you need to say. I can tell you what you need to post. I can create a custom package for you. I can create a custom posting cycle for you. I can tell you what your hashtags are going to be. Okay. I can do that if you struggle in that area. Okay. Just click the link in the bio, baby. Book a session. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Okay. Now, anyway, so if we're doing awareness, if we're doing something that's controversial or a little spicy, okay, and then short reels, very, very short reels that are 4 to 8 seconds long, coupled with a trending sound is going to help you get more reach. They're going to help you travel further. Hey, relationship gumbo, that's how that's going to work. That's how that's going to happen. Okay. So some of you guys, you need to go and get you some B-roll, or you need to find some images or videos that are relating to your products and services. And so your post number 1 that you're going to put up on your FYP is going to be a very, very short reel. Okay. It's going to be 4 to 8 seconds long. You will be amazed what you can fit into 8 seconds. Okay. You remember last night we talked about hooks. This is a great opportunity to type out your hook. Okay, it's a great opportunity to type out the hook and put it on the screen. So I may say something. I used to struggle with making daily sales until I changed these 3 things. I used to struggle with views on my reels until I made 2 tiny adjustments. You see what I'm saying? And then I have whatever in the back, and then I'll be like, read the description, and I can type out whatever I need to type out. Okay. So you figure out what you want to put in your short reel, and make sure in the description you tell people to DM you a keyword. So if you're selling something or you're trying to get people on your lead magnet, if you want my free blank, DM me the word bloop. If you are struggling with social media sales, DM me the word block. If you need help on attracting followers that will buy from you, DM me the word. Okay, that's simple. You're going to tell them to DM you a keyword. Okay. You said, hey, Ashley, just wanted you to know I booked 4 discovery calls and closed 2 clients, $5,000 a pop. Hey, you better come through with that good receipt, Shelly. Y'all see that? I had to get my screenshot. Okay, there we go. One of those should work. Sometimes when I ask y'all to send me screenshots, y'all be having me looking crazy. Y'all really ops. Some of y'all really ops. Some of y'all say you love me. Y'all don't love me. Y'all be ops, because I'd be like, why would they send me a screenshot looking like that? Okay. I'd be like, what is that about? I'd be like, what is that about? What is that about? Y'all, Shelly's one of my, I'm sure y'all put 2 and 2 together by now. Shelly's one of my clients that's like up there. Okay. She's up there with the earnings. Okay. Big money Shelly. Okay. Blink, blink, blink. Anyway, so that's going to be your post number 1. Okay. Now, again, if you're trying to get the algorithm to work for you, you may need to do 2 of those little short reels. Okay. You may need to do a reel, something spicy, then another short reel. Y'all understand what I'm saying? The second post that you're going to make for the day, for whatever reason, people really like articles, or even if it's not an article, if it's a summary about something that's going on, like currently, and it's your audience like feels like it's important to them, or if they're following that story, that will 100% help you with the awareness. Okay. So I like to take on Instagram, they like a good screenshot of the article and make sure the screenshot includes like where it came from. And so what I mean by that is, like, let's say you got the article from CNBC, or you got the article from the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal or something like that. All you need is the screenshot with the headline. Okay. If you can't find one that looks the way you want it to look, you can go into Canva and basically you can drop a picture about whoever it's about, and then you can type out the headline on the top. And then there's your post. Okay. If you're on TikTok, you're going to use the green screen feature and you're going to talk about it. Okay. For whatever reason, green screens resonate with authority for people. I think they see it as maybe like educational. And so, literally, if you're talking about Rihanna, or you're posting about Hulk Hogan, or whoever it is, if you're talking about Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, but you literally can have the image of them behind you in the green screen, and then you can go off with your information. Okay, you can do the same thing if you're talking about your specific product or the way someone's wearing something. People just like having that visual. Okay, and then in the description, you're going to give like a little summary. You're going to ask people what do they think, and if there's a suggestion on what you should do, or if you can't think of a suggestion, you'll be like, oh yeah, now don't forget, I got this deal going on. Right now that we talked about the grocery stores price gouging during COVID, you need to make sure, okay, you need to make sure that you can afford whatever the price is going to be. Click the link in my bio and get my online biz startup kit. The deal ends Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. You see what I'm saying? It does not matter. Our goal is to get the eyeballs to us. Okay. Your third post, okay, your third post, this again is going to be a shorter. If you can make this into a shorter reel, we're going for a shorter reel. Okay. You want to tie this in with trending audio. I know people think the audio doesn't matter, but it really does. I've tested this so many times and it is unreal. Like the differences that I've gotten. I'm talking about if I'm using a trending audio, I've taken the same exact post and posted it with a trending audio and posted it without a trending audio. I'm talking about back to back. Did not change the description, did not change the hashtags, nothing. Okay. Did not change the cover. Boop, boop. I've done them back to back so many times. When you use the trending audio, y'all, I've gotten up to 5 times the views using the trending audio than without the trending audio. So the trending audio is going to help you. You just need to make sure it's on an upward trend. Okay. So on TikTok, you are looking for sounds that have somewhere in between 100 to 300,000 usages. You can do under if you can find something, but you know for a fact it's trending because you're seeing several people posting with it over the last 24 to 48 hours. Okay. If it is taking, if though you go look underneath that sound and no one's used it in like 2.5 or 3 weeks, you probably missed the trend or you're going to be on the downside of it. So you're not going to be able to capitalize. And I'm saying that because you may look in there and you may see a sound that has like 22,000 usages right now, and when you go look, you may see that people are literally posting within the last few hours with that particular sound. That's a good sign, okay, that it's trending up and you want to try and hop on it. If it's over 300,000, there's a few where you can still get in and you'll get a little bit of zhuzh on them, but you're not going to get as much of a ride up if you can catch them when they're under 300,000, because you'll see some of those sounds in there on TikTok and they'll have like 5 million people that have used them. You know what I'm saying? When they get large like that, it's just too much competition. You're going to get lost in the sauce. Okay. And remember, our goal is to get people to come over to our page so we can tell them about our offer that we have this weekend, right? If you're on Instagram, you're looking for sounds that have under 10,000 uses. in the trending. There's a trending section. A lot of people don't know that. You can swipe, or you literally can just go to the trending sound section. And I'm going to scroll through. I'm looking for sounds that have under 10,000 usages. I'm looking to see, excuse me, I'm going to the post. I'm looking for them to have, like, I really like if they have over 1 million views in the top six, the first six, those top two rows. Hopefully a couple of those posts have over 1 million views, and I'm going to click, and now I'm going through the comments. If I'm seeing people and they've been commenting and it's under 7 days, so like 5 days, 4 days, 2 hours ago, 2 days ago, I'm seeing a lot of that. That's normally a good indication that it's trending up. If I see comments are 2, 3 weeks old, it's on the downside of the trend. And again, I can use it. I'm just not going to get the benefit out of it that I would have gotten before. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, y'all just got that for free. Other people charge y'all thousands of dollars for classes and don't even tell y'all that. Okay. So if you're coupled a short reel with a good visual and you got a strong hook, like what we talked about last night, and you put that sound on it, you're going to start to see your views go back up. And any of y'all that follow me on Threads, y'all know I'm telling the truth. I showed y'all what type of views I was getting in July, and y'all have seen my Reels views go way back up. And I'm expecting to get back into the 200, 300,000 view range within probably by the end of September is the goal. Okay. So anyway, so your third post is going to be short, is going to be again about your business. You're going to make it fun or funny, but you're going to tap into a trending sound to assist with that. Okay. So remember, I said minimum 3 times a day. That's your first day of posting. If you guys are just getting here, my name is Ashley, and I help people make money with their social media accounts. And I am going through an instant sales strategy with you guys right now, because a lot of y'all don't have a system. A lot of you guys don't have CRMs. A lot of you guys don't have funnels. A lot of y'all don't have SOPs, but you have an offer and you have an idea and you need to make some sales like yesterday. So I'm showing you guys how to make sales today. And if this information is helpful, if you're writing feverishly, which of course you guys are, because we definitely should be at 30,000 likes by now, and we haven't even hit 20,000 on the taps. But if this information is helpful to you, make sure you click the link in the bio. You tap the first button. You get the Online Biz Startup Kit. It is on sale today for 95% off. 95% off. It normally should cost you $997, baby, but it's on sale on the low. Okay, on the low, on the low, on the low, 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 low. That's what is going on. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay. Get it. You need it. It's going to help you. Okay. I won't hear my money is funny because, baby, it's only $47. It's only $47. You should be paying $997 for it. A lot of you guys have gotten more out of this stream today than some of the classes that you spent $2,000 and $3,000 on. Don't play with me. Okay. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay. What's it called again? The Online Biz Startup Kit. If you click the link in my bio, it's the first button. You cannot miss it. Cannot miss it. All right. All right, day 2 of posting on your timeline. Day 2. Hey, Penthouse Mindset is going to be a carousel post. Instagram and TikTok, for whatever reason, they both like carousel posts. And both of them love it when people post pictures and images of themselves, okay? So you're going to get a good picture of yourself, okay, where you got some good lighting. Make sure the color is good. Make sure your screen is clean. And you're going to start with that. Then you're going to do some little quote. Is going to be your second post. And then your third one. So if I'm a business owner, like, so for instance, for me, I would have my picture of myself, and then my second one, my quote, I may say something like, you're not really successful if you haven't helped anyone else succeed, or something like that. Not swipe. And then I may do another picture of myself. Then I may have another quote and may say, I'm trying to make sure I pour out everything that God poured into me. I need to write that down. This is a good one. This actually be, I'm over here like I need to write this down. Okay. I'm trying to pour out everything God poured into me. And then I may put, get my Online Biz Startup Kit, get the Online Biz Startup Kit. Get the Online Biz Startup Kit, if you would like to be successful with your online sales too, or something like that. And then I'm going to put another picture of myself at the end, or whatever, maybe sitting at a table. And I may do my last one that says, everybody can sit at my table. Then I'm gonna do the description of who the kit is for, blah, 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 blah. Shelly, you said this tip worked for me today. I'm trying to tell them, Shelly, I'm trying to put them on, okay? And again, you want to couple that with like a really dope sound. And the reason I'm saying sound, because sometimes the sounds are people talking. It's not necessarily like a song. That's the sound, okay? Hold on, let me write this down before I forget, because I know how I am. Y'all thought I was joking, didn't you? And they don't have to be quotes that y'all make up yourself. They can be quotes that you found from other people and you take a screenshot, with their picture and their name on there. Okay. Anyway. Rose, you said, I was for real, baby. I was for real. I know when I have some good stuff going on, right? So that's going to be my carousel post with it, right? It has my call to order, my offer, all of that stuff in it, okay? Number 5 is going to be a testimonial. No one can sell you better than other people can sell your stuff. Now, some of y'all are very new, you don't have any testimonials yet, right? You don't, because you don't have any clients because your business is new, and that's okay. In that instance, you're going to use your back office. Back office meaning your own results. Hey, Incredible Shoe Boutique. By back office, I mean your own results. So you're going to show like how you were able to like transition yourself, how you're able to take yourself from, now to the end, how you're able to take yourself through a process. So whatever that looks like for you, whatever that looks like for you, but your back office, if you do not have testimonials because you have a new business and you don't have clients yet, okay? Now, and please make sure in the description you're telling people to purchase whatever it is that you have to offer. You can tell them to DM you, you can tell them to click the link in your bio, you can tell them to text a number, however you want to try and convert them, but you need to make sure that that's in the description, okay? Number 6 is going to be a selfie, because again, social media loves selfies, and I would prefer for this to be a video selfie. Now, some of y'all have faceless accounts, okay? So if you have a faceless account, then it'll be your selfie without your face though, right? And so what I mean by this, like if you were running a faceless account, you may do a video of someone's hands typing on a keyboard, okay? You may show like you may do the camera down and show your feet walking upstairs or into a door or something like that. Again, make sure it correlates with your offer. If you make your own body butters, you make your own skincare products, your own soaps and stuff, you may set up a camera overhead so you can get an aerial shot of you cutting your soaps or you mixing up your body oils, or y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So there's a way to still do this without putting yourself in the camera, okay? If you are like Incredible Shoe Boutique, she may show herself like putting shoes in boxes, right? Stacking up the boxes of the shoes, getting them ready to ship, or like she's doing quality inspection on the shoes or something like that. In the description, you're going to tell everybody what you're doing. And again, guess what you're going to do? Remind them that you have this offer, okay? See, this is why I told y'all needed to research them hashtags last night. Some of y'all was slipping on your pimping. You should have been ready to go, and now you put yourself behind because now you got to get yourself ready because you didn't do what I told you to do last night. Okay. Anyway, so that's your second day of FYP post. Okay. Let's get to the third day, aka this Sunday, which is going to be your last day of FYP post for this. Okay. So first thing first is we are going to be specific. Okay, specific, and we're going for a direct offer. Okay, direct offer is, again, y'all know this, when you come right up and say, this is what I have. Okay, Lady Thompson, thank you for my voter tickets. Y'all tap the screen. We're only at 20,000. I cannot believe y'all gonna make me take a tap break. I was hoping we're gonna get through the whole live without having to take a tap break, but I guess we're gonna have to sit here and take a tap break now because y'all don't want to tap the screen. Okay, y'all don't want to tap the screen. It's so annoying. So annoying. How can I watch what you shared last night? I'm new here. So I have a membership called Monetization Nation. That's where my replays go. If you click the link in my bio, go down to my free 99 section. You can join my royal court and I can send you over an email. I can do that. I can do that for y'all. I can send it out maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe, okay? I can send it out maybe tomorrow morning. By the way, if this information is helping y'all make sure y'all click the link in the bio, tap the first button, and get the online biz startup kit. It's 95% off today. That is until 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, you're going to click the link, y'all. I cannot stand it when I get trying to send a battle request a couple of times, and it's Friday, so we all know that the people are out here battling. If you're watching me on YouTube or Facebook, I just dropped the link to the online biz startup kit directly in the chat. But it drives me. If you're going to send me like 13, 14 battle requests in a row, I did not answer it the first 3 times. Clearly, I'm not going to answer the door. That's the type of stuff that would make me block somebody. And here they are again. So annoying. That was literally like 8 times. I'm not even being dramatic. Okay. Anyway, okay, if this information is helpful, which I know it's helpful because I've told you exactly what you need to post in your stories, and I'm telling you what you need to post on your timeline, and I'm giving you details on how to post it, okay? Anyway, y'all tap, tap, tap. Let's get to 25,000 and we can keep going. And if we do not get to 30,000, I will be petty and I absolutely will not tell you what you should be posting on your last days. Thank you for everybody in Facebook and in YouTube land that are liking and that are tapping the screen. I do have to get those likes in order for my notifications to go out. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay. And thank you guys. Keep on tapping. Tap, 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 tap. It's a shame. A shame. Hey, Toya. Hey, Brown Tay. What's going on, honey pie? Y'all be out here. Y'all be out here playing games in these streets. And it's a good Friday. Okay. D Dundria, thank you so much, D Dundria. Thank you for my tiny crown. Blink, 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 blink. Appreciate that so much. Okay, appreciate that so much. So okay, let's get down to it. All right, so direct offer is how you're going to start off your Sunday. Okay, now I would encourage you to put this direct offer in the form of a reel. Why? Because I've already expressed to you guys that reels are going to give you the greatest amount of reach to non-followers, right? But I tell you, your live streams and your stories are in fact what's going to reach people that already currently follow you. Okay, we already talked about what goes in your stories. So now we're trying to get this reach up. So we're going to put this in a reel. Okay. Or if you don't want to start off with a reel, you can just do a traditional post. Okay, you're going to flip-flop though, which if you start off with traditional post, then the second one that day is going to be a reel. If you start off with a reel, then the second one's going to be a traditional post, okay? But this needs to be a direct offer, whatever this post is. And this is where you're talking about the benefits. This is where you're showing a video of it. You're showing clips. You're showing the real life results. Whatever it is that you need to be able to get people to lock in on this offer. You're going to use the description to talk about who it's for, who is not, what type of benefits or what the values are of it, and that they can click the link in the bio or they can send you a DM. Okay. Your post number 8 is going to be attention grabbing. Attention grabbing is a little bit different than awareness. Okay. There's a couple different ways you can do this. If there is a video that you know is like trending or has agitated a lot of people, you literally can screen record like you're going to stitch the first part of their video. And then when it comes in, like in other news, or don't nobody care about this, let's talk about what's important. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so for instance, because Cam Newton and Jazzy are still trending right now, at least on TikTok. So you could take a clip from the interview, be like, man, ain't y'all tired of talking about this? Da, 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 da. And then you can proceed to talk about your product, right? You could take a picture of like something that, or picture or video or something that you know is hilarious or something that's going to stop people. And you literally in the description could say, now that I got your attention, I just wanted to let you know that this product is on sale and the 40% off or the free shipping or whatever it is ends today at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., whatever your end time is going to be. Okay. Y'all understand that? So like street, it's direct offer and attention are how we starting off. Your ninth post, okay, your ninth post, number 3 for that day is going to be a Q&A. Now, either you can pull some of the questions that I had, that you guys picked up from the stories and that exercise that I told you about, or literally pay attention to the frequently asked questions that you get from clients, and you're going to turn this into a post. I don't care if this is a full-on traditional video. I don't care if you do this as a carousel where you just list like the tips or the instructions. I don't care. Okay. And again, what does it wrap back into? If you say, if you found this helpful, if you found this information useful, you need to click the link in the bio and get this particular post. Okay. That's how that works. Just like that. Now, if you're paying attention to that, we have done your stories, we have done your posting cycle. Now let's talk about the live stream. Last night, I gave y'all a live stream in a specific format, but it was only one. As you guys understand, if you're an overachiever, what are you going to do? You're going to go live today. You're going to go live Saturday as well, or you may skip today and go live on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, that's how that's going to work. Now, what are we going to live about? Outside of the one that I gave y'all last night, your second live is going to be tutorial or specifically instructional. The reason it has to be tutorial or specifically instructional is because we are trying to attract buyers, okay? This is not the time that we want to do a little chit chat. Now, if you want to do a chit chat and a community conversation or whatnot, you do your instruction and your tutorial live, and then you do a separate live that's about that other stuff. But we need to make sure people can see what you have to offer. So Incrediblest Boutique, literally, if you're set up like the Home Shopping Network, baby, and you just have your shoes on a Lazy Susan and you just spinning a Lazy Susan and playing the music, I don't care if you got the camera down on the floor and you walk, 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 walk back and forth in the shoes, dancing, okay? Jump roping in them, whatever you need to do, okay? I don't care if you make body butters and creams and stuff like that, or shampoo. This is the time to give people instructions on how to use it or why to use it. Okay. If you have a food truck or a restaurant, okay, you're not gonna give instructions on how to cook the meal. You just may have the camera on while you're cooking live and telling people, baby, they need to come on down there and get a fish plate. Okay. I don't care, whatever you got done, whatever you have going on, tutorial, instructional, or demo, this is the time to do it and to be able to convert your customers and your clients. Okay. If you are like a consultant, if what you do is it's not tangible, right? It's intangible, then that's kind of like, y'all know when I get on here and I do like picture product, or I get on here and I do free audits for people's pages, that's me showing an example of what I can do. That's me like live in action, and it encourages people to go ahead and book me and work with me. Okay. So I don't care what you do, but there's a way that you can make this happen. Okay. The third live stream that you're going to do is going to be a Q&A, because questions lead to commas. 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 Do y'all understand? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Questions lead to commas. AKA, I'm talking about commas in your account. Blink, blink, blink. Thank y'all for getting me to the 30K taps. Keep tapping, keep tapping. Oh my God. Y'all, we're so behind on the voter goal. Y'all tap the screen. Don't make me be out here begging honey for 1 cent votes, okay? And everybody else have big lions and carriages and all kinds of stuff pinned up here. This why people be getting frustrated, okay? This is why people be getting frustrated. Everybody else be out here trying to break y'all necks, okay? I just got a little voter tickets, okay? Just to remind y'all to go register to vote, okay? That's all. I got a little voter tickets. Michelle, thank you for my rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Life is Peachy, thank you for my ticket. Riri, thank you for my tickets. Okay, so let's talk about this third live stream. It needs to be a Q&A because questions lead to commas. If you know you don't have a big crowd in your live stream, you're going to get you a little notebook. Shout out to everybody that has the profit planner. Y'all know it's areas in here for notes, and it's areas in here specifically for your content to be able to plot it out. Let me show you. Hold on, let me get to the back, to the back, to the back, to the back, to the back. Okay, this is on the back of one of the months. So this comes with a content planner inside of it, and it has like your morning posts, afternoon posts, you know, all of that stuff in there. Okay, this is where you're gonna, there's a section in here about questions. If you already have it, you're gonna go to it, but you're gonna write down questions in your book. Do not get on this stream without questions. If you did what I told you to do in stories, there's gonna be questions. You're gonna write them down. If you do not know what questions you need to answer, lean in. Lean in. I'm about to give y'all another Pay 99 secret. Y'all got 3 of them last night. I'm going to give y'all another app that you can use. Okay? Another app you can use is called Answer the Public. And you can put in any topic and you can put in any subject, and it's going to give you a list of questions that people are asking about that topic. And not only is it going to give you a list, it's going to rank them between the most popular to the least popular. You said this is going to be my 3rd time checking out in your store today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for becoming a client. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah. I just told you, okay? On top of that, you can go to Reddit, you can go to YouTube, and you can go to TikTok, and you can put in a subject and you scroll down, and there's going to be like SEO keywords that people are searching for on the app. You're going to write down the questions, because this is how you're going to be able to title and label your content as well. Okay. Then on TikTok, they have this thing called Creator Search Insights. If you live in the States, it's not rolled out in all countries yet, but we have it here in the States. If you live in the States, you better use it. You're going to type Creator Search Insights in your search bar. You're going to go in there and it's going to tell you, okay, you can put in a topic and it's literally going to give you the words to use, the words that you need to speak or the words that you need to type on the screen. It's going to tell you what people are searching for. You're welcome. So now when you get online to do your Q&A, now you're not going to be sitting there with dead space. So you can get in and say, ask me anything about blank Q&A. And then you'll be like, question 1, right? Question 2. And you can go through them. And as people come in, they will give more, right? They will have more questions. Now, the beautiful thing about this Q&A, guess what? You're going to take the Q&A, you're going to take the replay of it, and you're going to send it out to your email list. Yeah. Now you're going to send, if you a really bad mamma jamma, you're going to use the app that I told you to use last night, and you're going to chop it down into smaller pieces. And now you're going to be able to post that in stories and on the timeline the rest of the week and make residual sales. Yeah, that's how you're going to use that. And so literally, if you are doing these things, because now I don't want to hear somebody say, I don't know what to post. I just told you what to put in the stories. I just told you what to put on your timeline. I just told you what you need to do every day for 3 days. So if you are doing these things, this is how you will be able to make sales, and you don't have to be salesy and you don't have to be pushy. Okay. Now I know for some of y'all, the live streaming is absolutely 100% out of the question because you get anxiety when you think about live streaming. Okay. Don't live stream, but you still better do the story and you still better use the posting cycle. Okay. If y'all found this information helpful, make sure y'all click the link in the bio, get your online biz startup kit. If you were sitting in here today and you realize that I am the one for you, click the link in the bio and book me for a one-to-one session. Okay. Let's do Q&A for 7 minutes. I'll give y'all 7 minutes of Q&A before I got to get on down out here in these streets. Okay. Do not forget, online biz startup kit is only $47. It's a whopping 95% off today. You want to make sure that you click the link in my bio, tap the first button, and you want to grab it, okay, before the timer goes down. You said, could we get the app name from last night? No, but if you're a part of my Royal Court, which is where they get free marketing tips and information, I'm sending out a copy of last night's call tomorrow morning. It'll go out tomorrow morning. So yeah, could you go run through 1 through 7? Just got on? Nah, baby, you should. Don't y'all be paying attention to your notifications? I'm talking about the ones that I sent. I sent out the live stream before I got on. And I email and say, this is what we're talking about in the live today. So you know if you need to get in or not. Can you recap the post we need to do? Absolutely not. But again, if you're inside of my monetization nation, you'll get a replay of this. So yeah. You said just title? Nope. Nope. This is the thing, and I know this agitates some people about me, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't care, because I get on here and I teach for free things that people charge hundreds of dollars for and thousands of dollars for, completely for free. I know for a fact I teach people stuff for free that they can apply and that they have applied and they have made money from it. And so I know that my competitors do not teach or give the information that I give, even inside of their paid courses and classes. So I'm not going to lie. I understand how humans' brains work and stuff like that. But a lot of the times, and I'm not saying it's any of you guys specifically, but a lot of the times when people are asking me to come in and repeat and do this and do that, I feel like, baby, pull up on me. Like make me a priority. You manually go in there and turn on your notifications for my stream. You go to my page, you like and click stuff so I show up in your timeline. You make sure you sign up for my Royal Court. Hey, Mr. Derek J, thank you so much. That's what you do, because, and I understand how people's brains work, but I guarantee if we do a community conversation tonight, which I plan on doing, and y'all have been in those community conversations, that chat man will be anywhere. This little chat man right now will say anywhere from 400 to 1,000 people in here. We be jumping. We have about 26,000 people to come through during community conversations on Friday nights, leading from Friday night to overshift in the morning. And I'll be honest, the conversations are good, you know what I mean? And there are things that need to be discussed, but they're not anything that's literally going to improve your life immediately. You know what I'm saying? This type of stuff improves your life immediately, but our people as a whole are not interested in it. They find it boring. I'm not gonna say they find it boring. A lot of them just don't like the thought of having to make that much effort to learn something new. Now, if I was out here lying to people, telling y'all I'm gonna show y'all how to get a bag without doing any work, and then you'd have a lot of people, a gaggle of people in here, but y'all have seen it. Any of y'all to come back tonight, if I decide to get on tonight, when we have the community conversations, the numbers are through the roof. When we're in here for business stuff, or we're talking about finances, or we're talking about, like time management, organization. Hey, Nina, what's going on, beautiful? Any of those sorts of types of things, our numbers are always like itty bitty. So I feel like for any of the people that really with me, okay, if you really cool with me, you really fool with me, and you want to get this information, especially if you know that you don't have the budget to bring me in as a consultant, I feel like, baby, you better make sure you manually turn on those notifications. Be like, what is she over there talking about today? And the second thing I feel like that needs to be done, baby, come into my memberships, come into like my monetization nation. We have a special for people that come in through TikTok. They get in for 50% off. Y'all only pay $97 a month instead of $297 a month. So I try and make stuff like crazy affordable. And inside of there, I have weekly live sessions. On top of y'all getting the replays, and I have resources built in there. We have all kinds of workbooks. We have all kinds of guides. We have trainings. We have all kinds of tutorials inside of there. And then every week we actually have live calls. We have someone to help with brand deals. We have a YouTube consultant in there. Y'all, I had got therapists. I'm talking about licensed professional doctors that have gone to medical school to come in and to consult and train y'all as part of the membership. Do you know nobody was coming to the therapy sessions? People were showing up to the credit sessions because y'all feel like credit is important, which it is. But guess what? Your mental is important. There are so many people that are successful. We tell y'all mindset all the time is number one. Most of y'all know dang well you need to talk to a therapist, but yet y'all will jump in a panel and y'all will sit on TikTok for 14 hours a day with people who do not have their life together trying to shame you about your life. But there were people that we had actual, we had actual therapists inside of there, and they did like 5 sessions. And after fifth one, where no one was coming, I told them not to worry about it. So we're doing other in-person events together where the tickets cost thousands of dollars a person to come, but people were not showing up inside of there. They weren't showing up inside of there for the therapy sessions, and I didn't want to continue to waste their time. You said the link to Monetization Nation is broken. Uh-oh, let me see. It could be. It could be because I think we had a sale, and I may have turned it off when we had the sale to keep people from jumping back in there. Mm-hmm. It could be, but I get it fixed. I get it fixed and I get in there. So if y'all want to come into Monetization Nation, DM me, just DM me the word money, and then I'll get y'all a link to Monetization Nation. And I'll make sure to get y'all a better discount too for the inconvenience. We'll make sure to get that done. You said dumb question. I've never offered a discount before. Would that be offered in an app in my Shopify store? So actually in Shopify, you don't have to do an app. And also let me tell you this, there's no such thing as a dumb question over here. You are probably not the only person that has that question. You're probably just the only person that was brave enough to ask it. So when you go into Shopify, when you log into your dashboard, you're going to look on the left side of the screen and you're going to see like a little gear. Okay. You click go down there and click that little gear and you'll see where you can put in discounts. And there's all kinds of discounts you can do. You can do a percentage discount. You can do a dollar amount discount. They're going to ask you if the clients have to hit a certain dollar amount or threshold in order to get the discount. You can make it work however you want it to, okay? Then you're going to go to the App Store and you're going to pick a widget, whatever widget you want to use. They have a lot of cool countdown. Hold on. I'll tell you my favorite. This is my favorite countdown timer in Shopify. Hold on. Let me log in. It's not like a super fancy one, but it's definitely effective. I've been using this particular countdown timer like for years. Hold on, let me get in here and I'm gonna tell you what it is so you can go and get it. Because y'all know Shopify, baby, they love some widgets and some apps over there. And they got a lot of they will app you up in Shopify. Hold on, let me tell you what it is. I used to have a crazy amount of apps in my Shopify store, but I like pared down a lot. Oh, you also want to get Coupon X. Coupon X will do a pop-up whenever people get to your Shopify store, and it'll pop up and tell them that it's a sale too. Hold on, I'm looking in here and going through my app list. It's Hextom, 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 Hextom timer bar. And that one doesn't cost anything and it's pretty effective and it'll take over the whole tire bar at the top of your Shopify store. It'll have a countdown. You can tell it whatever color, whatever pattern you want it to be, and you can program a message on it too. It's like it's really, really easy to set up. Like you can have it done in under 5 minutes and then you can set when you want the countdown timer to disappear. And then whatever the discount code is that you set in Shopify, you just type it in the bar so people know to use that discount code. I purchased the online business startup kit. I'm so excited. Thank you for grabbing the kit, Classy. I'm excited for you too. And any of you guys that want to get into Monetization Nation, just DM me the word money. Now I'm not gonna lie, I probably won't DM you back until tomorrow, but DM me the word money and then be looking for a link for me tomorrow to be able to get you guys in there at a discounted price. But yeah, no such thing. Any of you guys that get over here when it comes to the business questions or anything, time management, personal development, any of that stuff, feel free to ask. The reason I do these trainings is because the majority of people, like I said, you're good at your hobby, you're good at your talent, you're good at your skill. You're not good at business. Why would you be good at business? You've never run a business before. Like that's a skill on its own. That's why 80% of small businesses don't make it, is because like it's it's a lot to learn with running a business. And your marketing, you may be good at that, but may find that you're weak in sales. You may be good at sales, but maybe you suck in marketing, right? Because there are some people, once they get on the phone with somebody or once somebody gets in front of their face, maybe they can close them down, right? You may be really, really good at whatever your day-to-day skill is, but you may suck at building out your systems, right? So you just got to figure out, what it is. But yeah, running a business is different than like running the business of business is different than your actual like skill set or inventing something or designing something, right? And so that's why you have a lot of people, they will get business managers because they're like, well, I just want to cook, or they're like, I just want to create, or I just want to sew, or I just want to make body butters. I don't want to deal with what's happening on the scaling and the manufacturing and all of that. I don't want to deal with the numbers and all the licensing and the administration stuff. So literally, when you're here, y'all ask. I actually enjoy it when y'all ask questions because that lets me know that y'all are trying to put things into motion. You said, oh, okay, that's my bad. So yes, text and commas is not working, Akivia. That's because I left community. I left community and I keep trying to take it out of my TikTok thing when you first come in and it will not let me take it out. I have a brand new text number and I'm waiting on my new 10-digit number to get approved. It like in the packet, it could take up to like we got like another week that we can wait until they approve the packet. I have a toll-free number that's already approved. I just didn't want to put it in there and like confuse people by like switching, like switching a number and then turn around 2 or 3 weeks later and switching another number. But yes, that one's not working. And yeah, girl, I can't take it out. That's my fault. Yeah, I can't take it out. I wish I could. Um, you said, okay, I did too. Yeah, girl, let me tell you this about community. If community was functioning properly, I would have nothing but praises to sing about community. But their service is awful. Customer service is awful. The bounce rate is crazy, and the email send time is crazy slow. So, like, we would text y'all sometimes in there, and literally some of y'all were getting the text like 2 days later. And we also had the problem when we had yes, they will refuse, they will hold your contacts. And fortunately we had already had my contacts before. But also something that's wrong with community, a lot of y'all would be texting us that keyword commas and y'all would never get the link sent back out to y'all. And if it was 2 or 3 people, I'd be like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. There was over 400 of y'all that messaged us that literally could never get the text back. And I was just like, and then they kept going up on the price. I'm like, how are y'all going up on prices and your app doesn't even perform? Your software is not even performing properly. Baby, don't get me started on them, honey. When I say, but I have an alternative. I have a solution for everybody. I just want to make sure that I have my number approved because it's definitely onboarding is a much different process than with like community or easy text or text 180 or anything like that. So yeah, so that's my fault. I tried to take it out a few times and TikTok just keeps leaving it in there. So I figured I better wait until I get my new 10-digit number, my new 501 number. I like it. It's cute. It's easy to remember too because the last 4 digits rhyme. But after then, I'll switch it out and hopefully it'll let me update. But thank you so much for texting commas. Now, in the meantime, if you click the link in my bio, scroll down to the free 99 section, and underneath the free classes, you'll see Royal Court, and that will get you on the email list so you'll be able to get marketing like tips and information. I do free classes, all kinds of stuff. Like the email everybody's getting tomorrow morning, that's for everybody that's in the Royal Court. So I definitely get them hooked up with stuff that other people don't get. And then hopefully we'll have the Discord open too in a couple of months. A couple of weeks. I'm really excited about that. So anyway, you said my emails are so good. Thank you so much. I have a new one that needs to be subbed. Awesome sauce. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. So I will be back on because we need to battle in these streets. So battle team, I'll see y'all around 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all know we don't be out here battling all night like everybody else, okay? We'll battle from about 6:30 to maybe 8:30, and we're gonna wind that thing down so we can come back on for a community conversation. Okay. So anyway, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. Okay. Hopefully, y'all, please do not sit in here and not use this particular strategy. Literally, y'all need to be making your first post. When the stream ends, make your first post. Okay. Make your story post, make your timeline post. Don't these things only work when you work them. Don't be the type of people that get the information and you're like, and you don't do anything with it. Okay. Like literally use it. Okay. Put it into motion. Try it. Okay. And please get those hashtags together. That's going to be important. And oh, I forgot to tell y'all this with the trending sound, you have to check it every day. Remember, like these platforms have billions of users every single month. So literally what's trending like today, you could go in tomorrow and all of a sudden it went from having 5,000 uses to 72,000 uses. And now all of a sudden it's not going to give you the same effect. Okay. So keep that in mind. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to research my trending sounds today and think that that same sound is going to work tomorrow afternoon. It really may not. Like I see them move around in there all the time. Okay. So you want to, when you find your sounds, I would say save like 3 or 4 of them, because I can guarantee all of them are not going to be available by the time you get to the next day. Okay. So that's something you want to kind of check periodically as well. I forgot to tell y'all that. That's important. All right, everybody. I will see you guys later. Battle team. Y'all remember how we talked about doing a giveaway for the battle team because we hadn't done one in a while? I think I got a good giveaway for the battle team. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, if this information helped you today, click the link in the bio, tap the first button, get the online biz startup kit.